Alright, it's Rome, 1/3 of the player circle, back at you. You know what I mean? But this is more of, it's a quick review. I'm just going to tell you about the games that I've played on the One and then the One X to show you the graphical difference, price to let you know if it's worth it, and some of the pros and the cons of the system that I feel. So to jump into it, I'm going to start with the pros. Faster loading times. So the games that I've played, 2K18, if you play My Career, it takes at least about 45 seconds to load up My Career. Playing with this one, it probably takes about 10 to 15 seconds. It's way faster. Gears of War, I haven't really played that. Gears of War 4, but me and E were taking a look at that, and it seemed like it took the same amount of time to load up on the regular 1080p TV and the 4K one. I don't know about that. I don't really play Gears of War. The weight of the system and the size, it is the smallest system that Microsoft has made. The weight of it, it's real dense, it's heavy, it feels good, it feels premium, like you really bought something. That's what I like about it. And it's quiet, you don't hear it when it's on, which is really cool, how they set up the heat sink or whatever to push all the air out the back. So that's cool. Another pro, the games do really look better. I play 2K18 exclusively, busting people's tails. Bricks UHV on Xbox Live. If you ever want to see me, you don't really want to see me, but I'm throwing that out there. But with the detail, you can see their face when you're guarding them. Back in the day, it would be a little blurry. I actually played 2K16 too, just to compare, and everything looks way better. You can see the more detail. If you look at their shoes, you can actually tell what material their shoes are made of. Like leather shoes look leather. I've also played Halo 5. I played that on the original one. Looks way better. Draw distances are better. So like if you're playing shooting games, you can see further and you can actually shoot at the whatever the object is further. So that would be more of the pros. The cons, I would say at this point, the library of 4K enhanced games is not that great. They're kind of thin, and even the ones they do have, you really aren't going to try to, like, I mean, if you watching us, you know, you cool, you like to play some games, probably sports games, shooting games. The ones they got on there are kind of like Smite. I don't know who plays that. I mean, if you're into that, fine, I'm not, but it's majority games like that. And then some games you might not even be able to see too much detail. Like I was playing Tomb Raider, and I played it on the 1080p screen, I played it on the 4K screen. It's like with the older games, they run smoother and you can see a little bit of detail, but like I feel like they were made so much time ago, a little longer ago, that you really can't see it. So you would have to wait for the new games that come out so they can really optimize it for the 4K screens. So that's not really a knock, but like if you were thinking of playing the old games, you're really not gonna see it. On a 1080p screen though, they do run at the 1080, the maximum your screen can show at 60 frames. So that's another pro if you have a 1080p. Another con, the download time. Since they have the 4K patches now, the games are way bigger. Like, what game was that? Halo 5 is originally 60 gigabytes. I think with the 4K patches and everything, it's like 90 gigabytes. That's another 30 gigabytes. So it comes with 1 terabyte. So your space on the hard drive is going to get filled up a lot faster because, you know what I mean, the games are bigger. Other than that, there's not really a lot of cons. I mean, some people might see the price of being $500 as a con. If you don't got it, you shouldn't rush out to get it if you have a 1080p screen. If you have a 4K and your money's right and you like to have the latest and greatest, I would go get it. That's why I got it. You know what I mean? I don't even think I could afford it, but I always like the latest and greatest, so I got it anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's a way better system than the old one. 4K Blu-ray player still there, even though I just figured out Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray are two different things, so I haven't tested that out. I'd have to get back to you with that one. Other than that, it runs smoother. The interface is nice, but the new interface is on all the Xbox Ones. It's just cleaner. Other than that, I think that's it. With the price point, like I said, if you have the money, you have a 4K TV, you want the latest and greatest, go get it. If you have a 1080p screen and you're looking to get a 4K in the near future, and you want it, and you got the money, and you just want your games to run smoother and at 1080p, get it. If your pockets is hurting, don't run out there and get it, especially if you got a 1080p. You could wait. I mean, load times and the game running faster, you probably ain't worried about that anyway, so you might as well wait till your pockets is right. But other than that, I would recommend it to the average consumer. If you're coming from the original Xbox, not the S, make the jump. The S is fine if you can wait. PlayStation 4, well, I mean, he is behind the camera, so he gonna have to hit you in another video, because that's not my department. Tone is behind the other camera. I don't do Nintendo, so that's another department. But I mean, if you listen to what he says, people that have Nintendo have multiple game systems. So if you don't have a PS4 or a PS4 Pro and you got the money, go ahead. Other than that, it's a recommend for me. Like I said, just make sure you got the money, because $500, that's a lot, and you know I'm reckless when it comes to spending. So, you know what I mean, take my word at a grain of salt, other than what I said in the review, which is true. But the price point, that's going to be up to you and however you see fit. But yeah, that's my little short Xbox One X review. Check us out on some other reviews. I know Tone has the Mario Odyssey review coming out, if it's not already out. Then we're going to have our first official episode of the new channel. It's still Player Circle, but you know, it's going to be more official. We got our shit together-ish. You know what I mean? We can, you know what I mean? Yeah. But that's about it. Like, share, subscribe. Holla at us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm gonna set the Twitter up, but yeah, you can holler at us on there.